All right, Onimusha Way of the Sword demo. I've already beat this a couple times. I thought I'd do a playthrough a little bit more fast-paced. The reason being, and of course, playing on action mode. The reason being that my first playthrough did feel a little bit sluggish. It did feel like you were waiting for the enemies to do things, and I don't necessarily think that's how they want you to play the game. I mean, I know there's a lot of reliance on the parry and the Isen techniques, and that stuff's cool. But I think they still want you to be a little bit more hack and slash. You know, I've seen a lot of discourse online already about how... I'll wait for him to stop interrupting me here. I've seen a lot of discourse online already about, you know, just being able to spam the light attack and how depressing that is. In which case, someone... I always want to check out these statues. Yeah, that's kind of cool little setting here. Which someone replied to with Onimusha 2 footage of them spamming the light attack, and it's like, yeah, so this is not unfamiliar territory for Onimusha. I don't know that Onimusha was ever this top-tier action game, in a sense, like in the sense of its complexity. I think it was more cool than anything else. The setting's cool. It's a cool setting. Frankly, Capcom is the only one to have claim over it, other than maybe Sekiro, but it's this kind of samurai zombie horror stuff. Piss off. This was always a classic trope of Onimusha's talking to the scared villagers behind the gate. I always liked that. You know, they were always terrified. They didn't want to help you. I liked how kind of human it was.
Thank you, those.
But yeah, so a lot of people thinking it's depressing how easy it is to just light attack your way through the game's combat. But, you know, we are dealing with the initial stage, with the initial Goomba-style enemies. It's not necessarily here to be some combat-intensive thing. It's here just to show you the basic mechanics of the game, as a tutorial should. And you definitely can't do that for the boss, so, you know, you actually do have to learn how this combat is utilized. You can't just light attack your way through it. Don't kill her. Do not kill... Oh, you bastard, you did it again. And you got an attack on me somehow. I couldn't save her again. I'm sorry. It's like I'm doing a Groundhog Day thing. Hey, humans aren't your plaything. Oh, they want me to do a circle thing? Oh, all right, whatever. They want me to do a circle jerk? All right. What happened? You bastards! Oh, God damn you, demons! Genma! Yes. You're next. Foolish Genma. Yeah, it was kind of fun. Hey, bastard. Let's go. Burst forth, blue bolt. So, I always forget there's a lock on. Very used to playing Crimson Desert at this point. No lock on. I keep tapping X many times to pick up my pace running. Which it is R3 in this game, so, you know, a usual sprint. Yeah. I'm still bursting forth with my blue blade. What's up? Piss off, twit. So, this is my take on how the combat is meant to be experienced in a way. And I'm not saying it's as intense as, like, let's say, Bloodborne or something. But, Bloodborne and a lot of From Software games have this method of kind of training you how to play the game the entire first playthrough. Then by the time that you go into New Game Plus, you're completely confident in the mechanics of the game, and you start to just... The game is even more fun the second time through because the way you're playing is how they actually want you to play. Like Bloodborne, they wanted you to be more aggressive. That's why they had it... you know, the HP restoration when you were more aggressive. You could restore your HP, and the counter button. There's no blocking. It's all parried, and then yes, it is. Okay. So, you know, and I'm not saying it's exactly like, you know, I'm not even saying this is some Souls-like, even though I would say this is the original Souls, okay? Onimusha, collecting souls, come on now. Souls before Souls was a Souls thing. But no, I'm not even trying to make a comparison to the combat or anything. This is not a Souls-like. Hey. Oh, I didn't get it. Ow, ow, spinning top. I've never seen that move in all my playthroughs. Bastard. I didn't get it again. I'm not sure exactly when to... Oh! Man, these guys usually are not giving me any trouble. It's crazy. At any rate, maybe you see what I'm saying when I, you know, the second time you go through Bloodborne, the time to go through Bloodborne and Sekiro, actually, it's a little bit like that's, yeah, I sound like a real nerd when I'm like, actually, you're supposed to play it twice to figure it out. Like, that's what they meant. Like, they're geniuses. Like, I hope I don't sound like that, but, you know, it's a little hard to deny. It's like the second time I played through Bloodborne, it was awesome. It was better than the first time, just in terms of combat flow and all that stuff, because you really get to pick up on the dynamics of how the combat works. Now, this is a starter lever. There's a starter lever. This is a starter level, so you are just kind of mowing through level 1 enemies, you know? It's not like that insane. It's not like a Souls game where you, like, every enemy encounter could be your last. It was the first time I got to use that weird barrel, finally. Let's go! Let's see if I can Ishin this mother... Oh, yes! Okay. There's some guy to kill up in here, too. This is where they want you to stealth kill. And I would say that the stealth killing is not so satisfactory because you have to walk up to them just like this. And then the kill itself takes a bit more time than you might imagine. So it's like it feels like a little unnecessary in terms of combat movements and all that stuff. Like, oh, I got it. Oh, it was there for a second.
That's how it's done.
So, of course, okay, it's not a stealth game, so yes. It really is a pain in my ass, actually. So I'm not saying, you know, I'm not going to complain about the stealth aspect too hard, but
That way, huh?
it's just a little unsatisfactory. Maybe there's a way that it'll be more swift and more, you know, even. I mean, it's a cool action, but I don't know. Some about it's just like it is a little sluggish as a stealth kill. And, you know, with no crouch button, it's not necessarily the most immersive type of kill either. It'd be more fun to just fight the guys.
Looks like it stretches out behind the building.
Bitch! How dare you! Who's in here? Oh, it's just a bloodbath. Damn Genma. No lock is safe. All right, this is the spot where the guy was spamming his light attack and just winning, which is fine. But, you know, it doesn't have to be that way. You could just fight the enemies and get through them and something... Oh! Yeah, see? Then what happens is enemies are attacking you as you're hacking and slashing, and that's, I think, where more of the dynamic happens. And not waiting for them. Is he not dead? Oh my god, I'm getting ganked. It's off. You know, and if you're going to be fighting a lot of enemies, yeah, they are kind of taking their turn, but they're trying to give you the cues of what's coming next. Like these guys like jump up and down when they are about to spin at you. I think. Yeah, I don't like floating heads. Sorry, this is a cool design though. Oh, give me an Ishin or something. And this is probably the worst run I've done in this zone, in this part. Did get ganked. Oh. Did get ganked. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that. Oh yeah, I got a bit ganked in there. Didn't mean to play that so poorly, but I guess I suck. Ah! Son of a bitch! Where's that damn spider hiding? Now, if I was really playing this game, I would not be just rushing through, running everywhere. I'd definitely be taking my time, as I like to do when I play games. I like to explore the settings. I like to look at the details. It's why I'm hesitant to actually stream anything, because I think it'd be pretty dull for people to watch. What's in the box?
Kind of reminds me of the gauntlet. Did the Oni make these too?
Also, he's speaking in English. I don't know why, but I could not switch this to Japanese at any point, which I would definitely prefer. I don't know where that is. Is it? No, I don't know what that means. No, take it off. I don't know what I did. Press apply to recommend defaults intended to help those requiring auditory support. Okay. I guess I already had that. Let's see, the graphical quality of the game. I know some people were saying it's not so graphically impressive. Yeah, it's not like, I think a lot of it, like his model looks really good. And you can see the gold on his chest there and the gold on his scar on the side of his head. And when he reveals his arm, oh shit. Okay. I didn't think that would trigger. You can see the gold on his arm there. This is some Japanese method. I can't remember the name exactly. Maybe I'll Google it in editing this video. But it's what they do to repair like broken pottery. Yeah, you see it right there like that. It's like an old technique they have about repairing their poverty. Repair poverty with gold. That's actually true. Yeah, it's an old technique that they do. You got nothing, bro. Get out of here. I got to get better at the Isin thing, though. Oh, I could have used these in the group. I didn't even think about that. I want to try doing more group stuff with this. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool using a little bit of the environment. So, okay. I forgot there's a guy in here. Out of here.
Is that it?
Oh, you missed, bro. You're locked on, but you missed. Let's see if I can... Oh, all right. I already got him to death. I gotta get better at the Isin thing. Is there anyone in here? Oh, there is. Hey. Yes, someone is here. Let's see if I can Isin. Oh, that was the kick. Nope, I'm not doing very well. There we go.
That was fun.
Okay. Yeah, so people were saying the graphics weren't so good. Like I was saying, his character model's not so bad, if you ask me. I think it's fine. But I do think, yeah, maybe it's very top tier PS4 level, other than the fact that there's maybe a bit more details. It's a little bit more lush with objects, around the setting. But, it's not necessarily like supremely above, say, Ghost of Tsushima or something like that. But, I mean, I think his character model is better than that. But, yeah, it's maybe top tier PS4 on certain elements. I'm not complaining. I don't have an issue with this level of fidelity. I think he looks cool. I think it still feels cool, and that's good enough for me. Oh shit! Fuck! You think I'd be prepared for that after? No, do not, you bastard! Oh my god. Yeah. You know, I will say the thing I liked about the original games, the thing that, okay, just before Grablands. I've never done this with this enemy. Let's see how this works. Oh, no. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, and then he got me. Oh, you bastards. Okay. The pre-rendered backgrounds, although I liked, you know, I really like Onimusha 3, of course, which was their first introduction into a 3D environment. The pre-rendered backgrounds did a lot for the atmosphere of these games, really creating really nice set pieces. And with the 3D world, that, you know, that's the trade-off, is that you don't get a cinematic purpose. You know, you don't get that cinematic intention behind every shot. You kind of have to make it for yourself, which is that's also cool. Oh, and there's also a photo mode already we can fool around with. I haven't done much in it yet. See if we can get a good shot. Let's close in let's get a little telephoto look. There we go. There we go. And like his sword is, you know, you get that. Let's push it a little bit more. Now you get his sword and the bamboo shoot kind of doing a shape repetition for you. A little mirror of each other. I don't know what a lot of these do yet. I mean, they should offer a black and white mode, you know? Give us that feel. I always like shit like this. Let's see. Let's adjust this a little bit more. Yeah, make sure they're, you know, you're getting the shape repetition here, but you're not interfering with the main point here, which is his figure. So we blur the back a little bit. Oh, there's a camera tilt. Oh, that's a little nicer, actually. Just the slightest tilt. Oh yeah. We get him framed by the bamboo on the side of his arm there. Oh shit. No. Back to where you were. Something like that. Now, how do I take this photo? Okay, I can hide the UI. There'll be my one photo. Just make sure this is still recording. Yes. Okay.
I'm back here.
Yes, you are. You're back here.
Stage.
The stage is this way. Just in case, because I'm gonna, you know, I've been able to beat this boss pretty easily after the first few tries, but he does occasionally get his get his hits in. So I want to make sure I've got my. I mean, it's a fun fight. I'll be honest, it's a pretty fun fight. Replenish. I've never done this before. Oh, that's all I have. Wasn't there? Maybe there's some more over here. Oh, there's enemies are back. Whoa! I didn't even know I didn't even know that would happen. That's kind of cool. So you can grind it up. I didn't even think about that. Oh, there's even more of them. Oh no, that's the same amount, I guess. Hey. Oh yeah. I like how they make them block behind the back like that. They kind of make it make sense if you're not looking at the enemy. Man, they can take a beating, these heads. Where'd the other one go? Did I already kill it? In my button mash extravaganza just now? Did I actually kill it? I guess I killed it. Anyway. All right, so we'll go in like this. I'm not going to do some fighting cowboy perfect run here, but... oh, is there a secret here? I've never seen this spot either. Guess there's nothing. These guys scared the fuck out of me when I first walked up through here. I was like, oh my god, what? You know, they just popped up staring at you like that.
Another one.
All right, and so now the boss fight, which, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do some fighting cowboy, try to do a perfect everything. I don't really care about that kind of stuff so much. I want it to be fun. I want it to be cool. I've gotten my cool kills on him. The first kill I got on him was not cool. So I was like, oh, I want to redo that. I want to get the full like cinematic kill.
Right where we left off.
But yeah, it took a little while to figure out how to read his moves.
Stop you at least. There's four.
Too bad.
Who the hell wears a metal hat?
Oh, that. Oh, I was trying to not do that.
I'm just getting started, got you.
Oh, nicely done.
Yep, and you do this. And you do that. So, the first time I fought this guy, it definitely wasn't this easy. So, I've obviously improved. As this hasn't been so much of a challenge. But we could try some Ishin stuff and actually doing cool moves on him. But, I'm not very good at it. Oh, see? I can't tell if the red means you can't do it, or... See, every time I try to do it there, it doesn't work. Oh, he got me! That one's a little hard to time as well for me, still.
Pretend to try.
There it is. That still wasn't the cinematic finish either, though. So I guess you can do it on the red. I'm just not so good with the timing yet. Yeah, cool. Anyway, that's it. To me, this is still fun. This is fun. I've enjoyed playing through it. Each time that I have, I play through it that's probably the 5th or 6th time, maybe. So I thought it was pretty fun. And... people calling it depressing, that it's this not this groundbreaking action experience. It's like, bro, I'm just happy that Onimusha is back on the scene. I've been waiting for this series to be revitalized forever. I thought Capcom just forgot about it for some reason. Since Dawn of Dreams was kind of garbage, I did not like Dawn of Dreams. But 1, 2, and 3, all of them are good. All of them are fun. This looks like it's going to shape up very nicely. I mean, this combat level already for this demo, you know it's going to expand. In Onimusha, there's always been multiple weapons that you get to use. There's always been another character you get to play as and for brief periods. So I think there's going to be a lot of dynamic things happening. And I've seen some other footage that they show like on the Steam page of him like doing all this crazy Ishin stuff. I think it's going to be really fun. I think I'm going to enjoy this game a lot. It's a series that is near and dear to my heart. Yeah, I'll be playing it. I don't know what else I could say about it other than, try it out for yourself. The first time you play it, it is going to feel like a little bit slow because you're waiting for things to happen, or the enemies aren't feeling so aggressive. But remember, they're just trying to get you into how this game works, and not necessarily this is supposed to be some stiff challenge right off the bat. Hopefully there will be like harder modes, and that there will be harder modes that you don't need to unlock before you get to play them, right? Like, I hope there's a hard mode to begin with, etc. Yeah, I think that's it. I think this game is going to be pretty good. It'll be a solid release. I'm not saying it's going to be a 10 out of 10 masterpiece, but honestly, I don't know, because it's not going to be a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I do know that. That's just my own standard of things. I don't really have those in my life. So, but I think it'll be quite an enjoyable game. I think it'll be a nice change from the action combat that a lot of people are accustomed to at this point through the quote-unquote Souls-like bullshit. That's not what this is. Though, again, it is the OG of Souls games, quite frankly, collecting the souls. It was Onimusha did it first. Yep, that's it. That's all I can say. All the best. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.